Hey everyone, this is my very overdue video of nutrition and the mind part 2. So I did part 1 about 2 summers ago and it got cut off in the end, and I do apologize for that. I'll still link it. You can check that out and I hope you enjoy. So nutrition is very important. And all things considering, now we're all stuck at home because of COVID-19, and it's really easy and super tempting to just grab, a bag of chips or a pint of ice cream and a friend, quarantine together and just pig out. Super tempting. To me, it's tempting. Just hearing the words come out of my mouth as I say it is tempting. However, it might be in your body's best interest to take a rather different approach. So what I did about a day ago, literally, this is my second day of no sugar. I made the switch, because I was just curious, like, what would happen to my body if I just didn't eat sugar or didn't consume any added sugar. Now, I want to be clear, there are 4 types of sugars. There's glucose, fructose, sucrose, and lactose. And everything has sugar. But the added sugars is really the culprit of a lot of people's ailments. And so if you watch the documentary That Sugar Film, the filmmaker goes into how badly big business has exploited our bodies and society in general, and our biological need for sweet. So it's a very eye-opening, catchy, and extremely good film about the sugar industry, and I recommend it. I'll try to link that too. And so before I went sugar-free, I would just dump, milk and sugar into my coffee. And I'd have like a few cups like this. And when I'd order a latte, it would very often be like a sweetened one. And, a lot of those, sweet drinks and syrups and stuff have tons of this like high fructose corn syrup and tons of that, added sugar. And even also the milk. Okay, so the milk that you buy has like correct me if I'm wrong, but like 8 grams of sugar per cup or something along those lines. And that's already sugar. So when you add more sugar, like I was doing, like I was adding milk and sugar. So that's like double the sugar that my body was, latching onto. And that sugar like gets stuck in your waistline. And this is also something that I didn't realize until it actually happened to me. And it also happened to the filmmaker of That Sugar Film. So he showed his body on the film, and how like in this area, I'm not going to show my whole body now, but this area was like really, that's where it gets stuck. It gets like piled in because your body doesn't know exactly what to do with all that added sugar. So it stores it in the midline. And I feel like such an old person talking about this because I had no idea that this was going on in my body too, until I felt it, and until I watched the film. And I also watched Mayim Bialik. Mayim Bialik is, first of all, a wonderful woman, and I love her. And she also made a YouTube video about her experience cutting out sugar, and I will also try to link that. So as I said, this time is extremely precious. And I do understand that a lot of us might be very tempted to, just eat like foods that really might not be so good for us. Myself included, I am very open, to the idea that I might not make it. I might, after a week be like, forget this. I want something sweet so badly that I'll just break. Because it's an addiction. A lot of us are very addicted to sugar. I would say most of us are, because of how badly big business has exploited just our bodies. And I want to just tell everyone, stay strong, because your body will thank you in the end after this is all over. And trust me, it's gonna pass. Like, this whole fiasco is just gonna pass, whether for the better or worse. I know that it's not gonna be very pretty, but it'll pass. And in the long run, it is very important to be mindful of the decisions that we make while in quarantine. And go ahead, find yourself that quarantine buddy. Do it. Just, how about making a salad together? Or how about steaming some vegetables? Or, cooking up some quinoa instead of, ordering or just instead of picking out on all that food that you bought at like Walmart or like, any store, or like, just the gummies or whatever people eat. Replace that. Like, for example, this is like a super easy snack. Like, these Brazil nuts, just pop them in your mouth like I'm doing now. Just super easy way to feel full and get your selenium. These have tons of selenium. I should have made a bracha, sorry. I don't even know what bracha these are. Okay, so see, like, all of these issues are, like, the fact that I don't know what blessing to say over this. Okay, like, now would be the time to research that. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a time to really, really self-care. Like, we all talk about self-care all the time. Now is the time to self-care. And I wish you all a really enlightening period at home, and to take care of yourselves and each other, and find your faith again. Find yourselves. Those of you who are non-believers, this video isn't really about that, but I'm not trying to tell you to find your faith, but connect to your bodies and to your spirit. And those of you who are, keep up the good work. And I believe that one day this will be a thing of the past, and we're gonna look at this as a real thing that we got through as a society together. And I wish you all just the very best, and good luck, and happy, healthy eating. Bye.